am back and working. Even though I was working on the road, just because you saw all the fish pictures doesn't mean that I wasn't working in between all that.
Research and development. Wink, wink.
Oh, I was gone for a while.
You were for a very long time because we went for my birthday trip, and then you had 1 day back in Washington, and then flew straight to Texas.
Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama.
Yeah.
Woo. It's quite the journey. I'll be able to share some of my adventures later on in this episode.
Yeah.
But now we're going to talk.
Are we going to welcome? Are we going to introduce ourselves? Are we going to say what this is?
All right. Yep. Go ahead. I'll say.
Okay, you can say.
I'm Bill Batson. This is Batson Enterprises. You're on Blank Talk with
Eden Batson, his daughter, also on Blank Talk.
Yep. Remember, you heard that. She's my daughter. I know some people out there think that Bill's got this young wife, but it is not my wife. This is my daughter.
Thank you for clearing that up, Dad.
No problem.
I'm going to just have to say Dad after every sentence.
And it makes it easier.
She doesn't look like your wife.
She does look like my wife, yes.
I look a lot like my mother.
Yes.
Maybe a couple of years younger, hopefully.
Yeah.
I love you,
I don't
Mom.
know. Yeah. Just a couple years younger. Your mother looks beautiful.
She does. She looks wonderful.
For how old she
and
is.
she's got a lot longer hair than I do. That's how you can tell. My mom's hair is like down to here.
Yeah, I like that long hair. Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So let's talk about a couple things.
Yeah, we got some housekeeping to do.
We got some housekeeping to do. I was gone. Mike Thorson did a great job, along with Sarge, and Eden helped him in an episode, and Jeff. So I just want to thank everybody for watching when I wasn't here, because those guys got a lot of knowledge. So soaking in that knowledge is amazing. Mike did let the cat out of the bag last week, though.
Ooh.
About the new Eternities. We're bringing back the Eternity, folks. So if you were a fan of the Eternities, be on the lookout for the new Eternities. Officially, July 1st, we were going to introduce them at ICAST, but our dealers will have opportunities before then to purchase the new Eternities. And there are 5 models in spinning, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 models in casting. So this goes from your flounder all the way up to your punching grass for largemouth bass. So there's a lot of applications in there. Be looking for the new Eternities. There will be an announcement that comes out, and an official announcement through our dealers. So it's exciting.
Woohoo!
We got a lot going on. We will be at ICAST this year, and that will be in July. And we will have a 30 by 30 island booth on the main aisle with all the bells and whistles.
Woo-hoo.
We're there for the industry. It's going to be amazing. We have, I want to say, close to 200 new products coming out. We've got some cool designs coming out. I'll give a little sneak peek on this one. Holly, let me bring that around.
Ooh.
This is
fancy.
This is a new pattern that we're doing on some of our more popular blanks. If you can see it, it is a amazing looking
It's almost like a
carbon
fishnet
pattern. I want to bring it a little closer. Can you see it? And this will be going on some of our more popular models. Some more of our popular models. I'll go slower so you can see it. There we go.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Well, that's
exciting. A lot of exciting stuff going on.
Yeah.
We got ice blanks coming out. We've got all kind of cool
Just letting
stuff.
all the cats out of the bag.
All the cats out of the bag.
Whoa. Now we don't have any secrets.
I know. I get loud when I get excited, don't I?
Yeah, me too.
I get loud.
I get it from him.
Yes. So, anyways.
We also have some other news. We are going to be closed this upcoming Monday, so if you try to call our facility, people won't be here to answer because
we have a holiday called Gone Fishing Day. It's in memory of my father. May 11th, my father passed away, and it's a company holiday, and we usually go to the lake, and we have a big party with friends and family and everything. But darn it, because of the darn COVID thing, we cannot find a facility that will let us be there and do that. So we decided to take Monday off, give my team a long weekend. We will be back Tuesday, which is actually Gone Fishing Day, so we're going to have a little luncheon here. But we will be closed on Monday in memory of Gone Fishing Day, in memory of my father.
Yes.
So if you have a loved one that used to take you fishing or somebody like that, you know what I mean, it'd be a great day to give them, have a memory for them.
yeah, go fishing, remember them, and think about all the good times.
Exactly. Some of the most awesome times in my life were fishing with my father when I was a kid. I mean, those memories are burned into my mind, and those are some of the most awesome things. So,
we might be going fishing on Monday.
We might be going fishing if the weather's good enough, and I can get Eden back to get her to dance class. We'll be fishing, but if not, I'm going fishing, and probably with my son and my cousin, just in memory, and
Without
just to
me.
get out. Tomorrow's opening of halibut day for us, so I will be fishing halibut tomorrow.
And you're going to bring me some.
Yep.
I
And
love
Holly.
halibut. Oh, halibut. We talk about some giveaways.
Okay.
We're going to be some... You like that? That's a Holly original.
Oh, all right.
Halibut. So we're going to be doing some giveaways today, folks. We're going to be giving away some blanks. We're going to do in this episode about his fishing trips over in Texas, Louisiana, and all that fun stuff. So we figured that we would talk about the blanks that you were using over there.
Yes.
And then we would be giving away some of your favorite blanks from some of the fish you caught.
Yes.
So we're going to be giving away an RCKJB 700-250.
Yes. Amazing blank.
Yeah, and then we're also going to be giving away an Immortal Popping Rod 76 medium.
Yes. Another amazing blank.
Beautiful. If you're not a rod builder and you win one of these, if you give us a call, we can connect you with a rod builder near you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you are a rod builder, make sure you send us your build with that blank. We would love to see it.
Yeah, we'd love to see a picture.
Yeah.
I love to share. I mean, we get a lot of different people that make a lot of different rods for the Batson collection or use our product lines. I always share. I always give that person credit. The work that they're doing out there nowadays in custom rod building is amazing. From the marbling to the woodwork to the thread work.
There's some crazy stuff.
There's some really cool stuff. So
yeah,
we're here to talk about blanks today. So we're going to talk about...
It is blank talk.
It is blank talk. So while I was in Texas, Arturo Garcia brought me a birthday present. And he brought me a RCKJB 700-250 TC spiral wrapped under the Batson specs. He brought it to me at the Houston Fishing Show. I put it on the rack. People got to enjoy it during the whole show. And I was invited to go alligator gar fishing. So I pulled on that blanket and said, you know what? This is going to be a perfect rod for alligator gar fishing. It's nice and it's soft. It's forgiving. You can pull on it. So I put a Penn Fathom reel on it. Not sure if it was a Fathom, but I'm going to give Penn credit for it because I was fishing with Adam J, and he's sponsored by Penn.
Oh.
So I throw that little plug in there for him. And it had 80-pound braid on it. We cast it out there, and I got myself a 138-pound alligator gar, 7 foot long, 34 inches around.
It was 6 feet 8 inches.
No, we taped it.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah, because when I had the rod down, they said I didn't have it all the way down. But anyways, 6'10", 138 pounds, 7 foot, whatever. An amazing fish.
Yeah. And if you were catching up on our social media, we did a little game called Where in the World is Billy Batson?
Yep.
Kind of like Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego.
Or Where in the World is Waldo?
Where in the World is Waldo?
Remember Waldo?
I do remember Waldo. And we played a little game where we were trying to guess where he caught that fish. And so I posted a photo of it. There's a photo of him and Adam J, and he's holding the alligator gar. And that thing is massive.
Yes.
And it's got that crazy little mouth.
Yeah.
It looks like a little alligator.
Beady eyes on the side of its head. Actually, a video was posted 2 weeks ago, and 1.5 million people watched me fight that alligator gar in the Trinity River.
That fight must have been amazing.
It was amazing, and they had to shorten it because the guide we were with didn't want us to show certain things, obviously. Yeah. And I fished with Bubba Bedre from the Garzilla Guide Service. If you ever want to catch a gar up in Texas on the Trinity River, he's your man.
Garzilla?
Garzilla.
That's actually really clever.
That is the name of his guide service, Garzilla Guide Service. Yeah. So anyways, I took that rod that Arturo built for me, spiral wrap, beautiful rod, casted it out there, and caught that fish. That day we caught 7 fish. That was the largest one. Between, I would say, 70 to the biggest one was 138. We got 7 of those fish. But
good
that
size.
blank was amazing. I want to show you why it was so amazing.
Yeah. So this we've shown a couple of times.
Yes.
We kind of call it our do-it-all saltwater rod.
Yes, you can catch anything with it.
Yeah.
Well, obviously. You caught a gar in the river with it, right?
Yeah.
But you can catch, amberjack with it. You can catch snapper with it. You can make it into a spinning rod. You can make it into a casting rod. An all-around good 7-foot saltwater rod pretty much bulletproof, or billy-proof as they call it.
Is that the one that we ran over with the forklift?
No, but
No.
that was the same series.
Same series.
Yes. So we're gonna go ahead and pull on it though.
Oh yeah.
I want to see.
You got your safety goggles?
I do got my safety goggles on today, and this blank is in a titanium chrome, and we're gonna go ahead and just have Eden pull on it.
I'm pulling on it.
Yeah. And what's our
Oh, wait.
safety?
Safe word. Garzilla.
Garzilla. All right, so you can see this blank.
Wait.
It's a small diameter. It fits a lot of smaller rail seats and things like that, but it's got plenty of power. So as you can see, as I pull on it, it bends through the midsection, right? And so it's what we call a moderate action, right?
Yeah.
But it's got plenty backbone here, right? So as we pull on it, it just lifts, the power lifts, and that's it.
That little loop saved me right there.
All right. So this is the RCKJB series. I believe there's probably 15 different models in this series. You go all the way from a 5-foot blank all the way to an 8-foot blank. They can be built as casting or spinning. RCKJB, very popular model.
What is this made out of?
This is a graphite.
This is graphite?
Yep, and e-glass. So it's an RX6 graphite and e-glass. Mm-hmm. This particular one is rated 30 to 50, 6 to 10 ounces.
Yeah.
So we were throwing big baits for those fish.
Yeah.
But you can do
It
anything
handles
with this
it.
rod. Yep. And
Yeah.
I have one built over there, the one on the end.
This isn't the one Arturo built.
No, this is not the one Arturo built. I will show that rod, but it has not come back. It was in the bomb case, and they're shipping it back from Fishing Tackle Unlimited, where I ship my stuff from. This particular one has a trigger aluminum reel seat. It has carbon. You can see it's got bead up, and it has the shrink tube on both ends with a gimbal, foregrip, and this one is spiral wrapped, like I like most of my rods to be. Spiral wrap takes the torque out of the rod. But this is a build that I've used for a long time. I use a lot of this rod for albacore fishing, live bait albacore fishing, up here in the Great Northwest.
Yeah.
But can be used anywhere.
Are we going to put that RCKJB on the power cell?
No, we've done it before. So it's,
Oh,
I mean,
we've
that thing's
done
got
it.
plenty of power.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't lack power in this.
I mean,
whatever
you
can
caught the
pull.
138 alligator car on
And
that
if you
thing.
watch the video, if you go to Adam J's Facebook page, you can watch the video. And in the beginning of the video, you can see that rod just I mean, it's bent really good. And you can see the spiral wrap, so the rod's not rolling on me. And I'm standing up there, and that rod's just loaded up. So you can go to Adam J's Facebook page, the musician, Adam
Freestyle
J.
fisherman.
Freestyle fisherman, and see that video. So anyways, that was my first adventure,
Yeah.
you know, that I got to go
Where
do.
were you when you were doing that? Louis? No.
We're in Texas.
You were in Texas.
On the Trinity River.
Okay.
Yep. So I also got to do some other fishing while I was there.
Of course you did.
Yep.
You
So
guys do more than one fishing trip.
right. So I did fish with another friend of mine, Joey Ibarra, Muddy Water Charters.
Muddy Waddy?
Muddy Water Charters. Good friend of mine, Joey Ibarra. Known him for a long time. And we fished redfish and trout.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took Gary Land, which is a really good friend of mine, and his wife Sandy, and my son Keller and Joy. We went out and we fished popping corks and live shrimp under popping corks.
Okay.
So a popping cork is you cast it out and it has like a rattle on it, and you pop it and it makes the sound of a shrimp jumping.
Oh.
So the fish look for it, and then they find your shrimp and they eat it.
And then they get tricked.
Yeah, they get tricked and you hook them, and then you keep the trout and you eat them.
Yep.
Keller did get his personal best. It was a 26-incher that he did let go. So those bigger fish we do like to let go. So,
Oh, we have a raised hand.
question.
Repeat the rod
Yes.
slowly.
Which one?
RCKJ.
RCKJB 700-250-TC titanium chrome.
And if you have one of our catalogs,
Yep.
you can find it on page 65 in the RCKJB series.
And you can see all the models. There's, like I said, there's a bunch of different models.
Yeah.
All the way up to the 8-footers.
Yeah.
And like I said, you can catch anything with this blank series. This is the blank series for a lot of charter guys use it. Very durable. You don't have to worry about, somebody breaking it. You have to make a big mistake to break it. But
Yeah.
But anyways,
You were rock fishing. No. What were we doing? Red fishing.
redfish.
Redfish.
Sorry. I hope that answers your question. If you have more questions, feel free to ask. But so my next fishing adventure, we went redfish, popping corks, and it's a different technique. So the popping cork, it has some weight to it, and they have I want to say 3/8 ounce weights on the bottom, and then you have the cork and everything. So when you load up these rods, the rod, if you don't have a heavy enough rod, it'll bottom out and you won't get a good cast. And then you're trying to push it too much, and then that line spins in the air and gets all tangled. So having the right rod for a popping cork, I believe, is very important. I personally like the Immp in the Immortal series, Immp 76M. I think that rod has the correct power for throwing those popping corks.
Yeah.
I know a lot of guys fish the SP 843. I find it to be a little bit light, on the light side. If you wanted the heavier one, the SP 844 for throwing those heavier popping corks. I guess it all depends on the size of the popping cork that you're throwing.
Yeah.
We were throwing heavier ones, and we were punching them out there, and I found that that blank worked best.
Yeah. Isn't that a little bit longer than the SP?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's actually a 7'6", and I personally like a longer rod, but you know some guys they like the 7-footers.
Yeah.
So, but the SP 843 is a 7-footer.
Yeah.
I like the 7'6".
Okay.
But for the most popular rod in the Texas, Louisiana coastlines, there is the SP 843s, SP 844s,
Which we will be showing.
Yes.
Later.
Yes.
Let's bring out that Immortal popping.
Okay.
And I think that it might be time for a giveaway.
Cool. What do you want to give away?
Well, I mean, we're talking about them right now.
So let's give away the last one we talked about.
Okay, let's give away the last one we're talking about.
This one.
RCKJB?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the RCKJB 700-250. I love this color. What color is this?
Titanium chrome.
Titanium chrome, very pretty. Feels super light in the hand, gorgeous. I'm gonna ask Holly to pick a name for us in one of the comments. Make sure you share this video out to your friends. Give them a chance to win one of these blanks.
Yes, we're going to give away a couple blanks.
Yeah.
And I got a surprise gift I want to give away, maybe another 1 or 2 surprise gifts. I've been gone for a while, so I want to give away a couple extra things. This is not scripted. So.
This is not scripted. He just popped this on me too, guys. David Rodriguez, nice. Send us a Facebook message. You just won the RCKJB.
Yep.
700-250. If you send us a message on Facebook, give us your address, we'll send it out to you. And if you are not a rod builder, we can connect you with someone who is and can build this rod up for you. And if you are, make sure you send us a photo, and we would be very happy to see it all built up.
Yes.
Nice.
Thank you.
Thank you
for watching, and congratulations on your win.
Yeah.
It's always nice to win things.
It is nice to win. I like winning stuff.
Everybody likes to win.
Working here, I feel like I'm winning every day.
Oh, I suck up. All right, let's talk about my favorite one for throwing those big popping corks.
Yeah, I'm ready.
And this is the Immp 7.6 medium in titanium chrome. It's a one-piece 7'6" blank. I like the length a little bit longer, but it is the popping actions, so you'll see the action of it when I show you. It's more of a moderate. So when you're throwing those baits, because if you're punching those baits, if you're pushing too much into those baits, it'll fling that shrimp off or your bait off, right? We're fishing live bait with these things, and what the action of that rod does is it helps it from getting thrown off. So
yeah,
go ahead and put your glasses on. We're going to show them this one. This is one of my favorites.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
All
Are we putting it on the load cell, or am I grabbing it?
No, you just grab it. Yeah, we're doing this. We're doing this, and you can see it's a moderate actions. Yeah. You could tell by the bends through here. You know, as I lift into it, it bends through half of it, and it's got plenty of power. This rod's got plenty of power for turning those bigger reds or trout, or just like I said, punching or throwing that popping cork.
Yeah.
And if you happen to hook a bigger fish. If you happen to hook, you know, one of the bigger bull reds or a Jack Crevalle or a black drum or any of those bycatches that you might catch while you're fishing for the trout and things like that, this rod will handle it.
Okay.
So
what guides do you use for popping cork?
I personally...
The guides you use for popping a cork. The
guides I use for popping a cork. I am a big fan of the spinning reels. I I know a lot of guys like bait casting stuff, but personally, I use a spinning rod. And I would go with probably just the regular Y guides in titanium, the Alps TIY TZG guides. That's what I would use. Depending on the size of the reel is what I would, depending on the height of the first guide. I usually fish a size 25 or 3500 reel, or I'll fish my accurate number 6, which is the size of about a 25 or 3000 size reel. I like to make my rear grips a little bit longer, so I will run my rear grip about 12 inches to where my reel seat is, so I can use more of that rod as a two-handing casting rod. So in regards to the question, I would use the TIYTZG Alps spinning guides. And I kind of like the carbon. I would put a carbon split grip. I would use the new Alps RPD reel seat, the rapid spin seat from Alps on that. Little carbon as the foregrip. Make it a nice fancy rod, and you're good to go.
Yeah, and we do have build sheets on all of these blanks, so if you do end up ordering one of these or winning one of these, you can reach out to our team and we can connect you with one of the build sheets.
Yes.
Can you repeat that guide for me a little bit slower?
TIYTZG.
It's a lot of
titanium. TI stands for titanium.
Titanium.
Yeah.
Okay, next couple.
Y.
Why?
Y T.
But why T?
Y is because it looks like a Y.
Oh!
with the foot, right? So it looks like a Y, so it's a Y guide.
Okay.
And T because it has a thinner ring. Z for zirconium.
Zirconium.
Because it has that good ring.
Yeah.
And G for guide.
Okay.
So basically what our part numbers are, it's a description. So it's a description. Any part number you look at, a Batson part number, it's basically a description. It's probably
like our own language.
Yeah, it's the first letter of a word, right? So it's basically a description.
It's not just a bunch of gibberish that we made up, we promise.
Yeah. You know how many times people have asked me that too? This is crazy. Bill, where do you get these crazy part numbers? I'm like, they're all a description, you know?
Just shortened into our own little language. Okay,
All right.
That was the Immortal.
Yes.
I love.
Yeah, the Immortal is a great line, and we also have one that's heavier. I wanted to show that one also while we're here.
So was that a medium?
That was a medium.
That was the medium. Do we have a medium? Do we have the medium light, or did we just do
medium
the
heavy?
Medium heavy.
So I like the medium heavy also. If I know that I'm going to be catching some bigger reds, you know, if I'm drifting a shrimp along the jetties, or if I know where I'm going to go, maybe I would use this for triple tail, or you know, maybe even cobia, but mostly triple tail.
Yeah.
Where I might be casting at something and I'm trying to pinpoint something and I want some strength, but I also want that sensitivity.
Yeah.
Right. So this is a nice sensitive blank. So I'm going to show you the medium power, medium heavy power against the medium power. So I want to hold two of them at one time.
Oh.
We're going to do something a little different here, Eden.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Do you remember the safe word?
Yes.
What is it?
Garzilla is the safe word today, she says. All right.
Okay, let me grab one at a time.
Right. So the one in my left hand here is the medium heavy. And the one in my right hand is the medium.
He did not tell me we were going to do this.
No, this is all unscripted. I'm back. Everybody, they said the boss is back. You know, this is all unscripted stuff, right? So put your hands together right there. Okay. And you can see the medium and the medium heavy. And I guess it would be hard to really see it, but I am pulling lighter on this one than I am on this one. So I'm going to pull the same amount of power, and you can tell this is a heavier blank, right? By me pulling basically the same amount of power, this one is going to be your heavier blank, right? I hope everybody can understand that.
That actually is a really cool illustration.
Right. So what you're doing is you're pulling the same amount of power, but you can see what this rod does.
Yeah.
This is the lighter rod, and this is the heavier rod.
Yeah.
So as I pull, you'll see this rod is still going to bend farther, and this one is not going to bend as much, right?
Yeah.
Because of the stiffness and the wall thickness of the blank. So basically, I'm getting a power heavier. So I go from a medium power to a medium heavy power, but same length. Actions are pretty close to the same, but you can tell by the wall thickness and actual weight of the blank. So
wow.
Those are the two blanks that I really like fishing in Texas, along with my I do fish the medium light, the 7/6 medium light also. Whoa.
Oh, that is the official giveaway bell when
Wow.
I don't try to give something away too soon. We are going to be giving away
What?
the banner.
Oh, we're giving away a banner.
So this will look wonderful hung up in your rod wrapping room
This is
or
nice,
just
right?
above your bed.
I don't know about that. That's a pretty hardcore rod going there. Yeah, so we have the new Batson banner. These go into stores and shops, and our customers, a lot of our customers have them. If they don't, they can contact us and get one. This is a vinyl banner. It says Rain Shadow Ops Forecast. It says Batson
With our tagline.
with our new tagline, the best fishing rods start here.
They do.
They start here. I mean, we don't sell a finished product, but you have to have all of our products to put it together to build the best fishing rod. So that's our new tagline.
Yeah.
Batson Enterprises is who we are, the Batson family.
Which is us.
Team Rain Shadow Fishing with the new hook, you know. So this banner is, somebody's going to win this banner. We're going to roll it up. We're going to send it to somebody. Holly, give me a name out there. Somebody would really like a banner.
Arturo Garcia.
Arturo Garcia. Arturo Garcia deserves a banner.
You know, he's been watching every single week.
Yeah, he's a great
I see
guy.
his name every single time. I don't think I've met him before.
No, you probably have not. It was really good to see him at the show. He's a really good guy.
Yeah.
Family guy. I know he really cares about his family. I know his daughter just is getting ready to go to college. I know his son. So like I always tell, this is a relationship based industry.
Yes, it is.
You know, I love to have relationships with all of our customers. We have 700 active customers, wholesale customers worldwide. I don't know every one of them, but I do know a lot of them. And that's what makes Batson different, because we care about the people. It's not just about the business. We care about the people and their families.
We know them by first name basis. We ask them how their kids are doing.
Yes.
We care.
We care.
Yeah.
You look at any other company, they can't tell you that they care as much as the Batson family does. And it shows by what we do for our industry.
Yeah.
It does. You know, I get emotional about it because I have a real passion for what I do.
I mean, look at this. We're sitting here on a Friday morning enduring each other on live just so you guys can learn about blanks.
It's been a good little thing we've got going here.
Yeah.
We're going to keep it going as long as people keep watching and we have something to talk about.
Well, I mean, if you take a look at our warehouse, we got lots to talk about.
We do have lots to talk about. It was nice getting out and doing a show, though, the Houston Fishing Show.
Yeah.
You know, there was probably 30,000 people there in 5 days. It was good to get that energy and getting out there and working. And Sean O'Connell showed up, the 2-time world redfish champion.
Yeah,
Team
the
Rain
banner.
Shadow.
If you guys are catching up on our Instagram and our Facebook, there's a photo of him right next to his banner showing his championship rings and his new Team Rain Shadow shirt.
That's pretty
the
awesome.
Northwest Subliminated, the fish camo.
Yeah.
People are loving on that shirt right now.
know.
If you haven't seen it yet, go look at it at buildtofish.com.
Yeah.
We are still selling them. They're selling out pretty quick, so if you want one, you might want to get one now.
I know these are selling out too, aren't they?
These are selling out pretty quick too. It's the
We're
same
out of a
pattern
couple
up
sizes.
here.
Are we out of a size, Holly?
2XL.
We're out of the 2XL.
Yeah.
I'm sturgeon fisherman.
Yeah, so we got a lot of new stuff up in the works. If you want to check out Build to Fish,
Yep.
That banner is going to Arturo Garcia. That is not
Nice.
for sale anywhere else.
No,
So
this is not a banner for sale.
yeah, it is pretty special.
Yep.
I think we should move on and look at some other blanks.
I'm gonna have you sign it and maybe.
Oh,
You know?
me?
Yeah, Eden signs it. Yeah. A little Eden.
Am I important?
You are. Well, people have been asking me who's gonna take over the dynasty after I'm done. You never know. Not.
Rude. He won't even let me drive the company car.
Not yet.
Okay.
Anyways, we got to get back on. People are gonna say we're rambling.
We do that.
We do ramble. Go ahead. What do you got next? What do you
I want to
talk
see
about?
the SB 843.
Okay, SB 843, this is the most popular blank in Texas. I believe we've talked about that one before. This particular one is in cobalt blue. So we do these in different colors. So we do the SP 842, 843, and 844. I think we do the CB70M and MH in cobalt blue, white, pink, and clear gloss, and satin black for the CB series. But this is our 843. This is one of the most popular blanks in that area. I will sell thousands of these blanks to the Texas, Louisiana coast, not to mention other places in the country. But this is the SP 843. So if you want to go ahead and pull it, I'll show you basic.
I don't got my loop to hang on to.
No, just hold on with your fingers.
Oh,
So this is a great guide rod. People like it. SP 843. Can't go wrong. It's got that popping action. You know, you can see where it bends. Perfect little blank. So SP843 is also what I fished with when I was in Texas, and this is what I gave away to some people for their guide rods. So
yeah,
that was a good one.
It's like a medium fast.
Yes, moderate fast.
Moderate fast.
Yep, yep. So that was a good one. And then we can do the SP842, 843 thing again.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys can see the difference between the powers. So the 842 is more of your trout rod. Guys will use this for throwing little baits without a corky. For trout, you know, popping little squiggly tails with the lead head, you know, 1/4 to probably 1/2, let me see, 1/8 to 3/8 ounce. You know, they'll pop, pop, pop.
I like that noise. Can you do it again? Pop, 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 pop. Nice.
All right, so you're going to see the blue one is the heavier one, and the clear gloss is the lighter one.
Okay.
So we're going to do the same test we did earlier.
Double-handed.
Right? And you can see, put your hands same, yeah. So you can see this is the lighter one, this one's the heavier one. So if I pull at the same time with the same amount of power, you can see this is your lighter one, this is your heavier one. So you can, we'll do it one more time. So you can see, I try to pull the same, but you can see this one is lighter and this one is heavier. So basically that's a power difference between a 2 power and a 3 power. Like I said, the 2 power is for more of your trout and your flounder fishing.
Yeah.
And the 3 power can be for trout and redfish. And if you happen to hook something bigger, you can still catch. I've seen guys catch a lot of different things on the 843.
Yeah.
So those are the 2 blanks, another 2 blanks that are popular in Texas.
Okay.
I did do a new blank. Did we bring it out here, guys?
I don't know. What are you looking for?
I thought I put out a REVCB blank because, let me see here.
What about the 2-piece?
I got one right here.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll talk about the 2-piece in a minute.
Okay. Are we going over the CB too?
Yeah, this is the CB.
This is the CB.
Right, so we did the SP843s are all around. We did that one. Okay, so we're going to talk about the CB66ML. Arthur Long came to me, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago and said, Bill, the 66M is a great blank, right? It's a 66 medium. It's a crankbait blank that people are using for a lot of different things. He said you needed one lighter. So I said, okay, all right, I'll go ahead and get some built. I'll send them to you to prototype. He prototyped them and built them. I don't have the rod that he built for me, the first original prototype, but I do have another one. So this one, guys like it for wading. I mean, the rear grip was a little bit shorter, but they do like this CB66ML. It's a small diameter blank. You can see it's smaller than the size of a pencil. It's got, I'll show you the action here in a minute, but it's a crankbait action, which means it's softer. And what that does is it keeps when that fish is close to you and he's pulling, it has more of a moderate action. You have less chance of those hooks pulling out. A lot of people are using crankbaits, you know, with those little treble hooks and stuff. And when those fish jump, you want the rod to bend. You don't want a big stiff rod or just the tip stiff. You want that rod to bend so those hooks stay in.
Yeah.
So what we did is, nice little rod, this little 6.6, and guys are, you know, whatever they're doing. Remember that one?
Walking the dog.
Yeah, they could do different things with it, yeah. So the REVCB66ML, medium light.
ML.
Yes, so this is the medium light. Oops.
Those aren't your reading glasses.
Those are not my reading glasses. This one is a mod fast. It looks like 8 to 12, 3/16 to 3/8.
Nice.
So it can throw those smaller baits. You know, I know guys who built them as a casting rod. I fished with one guy who had his little casting rod. You better have that reel dialed in.
Yeah.
To be able to throw, you know, a 1/16 lure with this rod on a bait caster.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Do we got a blank to
another
pull
story.
on for this
Yes.
model?
Yeah, actually we're gonna pull on this one.
Oh, we're gonna pull on this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one was made for show purposes.
Oh.
And it has the new Alps guide on it, the eye guide.
Those
You
are
think
pretty.
it'd be a Y guide, but it's an eye guide.
It's an eye guide.
Eye guide.
Because
eye
it looks
guide,
like a
eye.
little eye.
It does look like a little eye.
Oh! Watch out!
Oh, Holly's
We
casting.
got something coming in.
Well, I'm getting out of the way.
Something's coming in.
Unless she's been practicing on her casting.
I'm
You gotta
ready.
All right.
You know how.
Holly's going to cast in. Look,
Holly's
where's
got
the
it.
camera, Holly? Did you even put the camera in the right spot? Oh, we're going to back it out.
Oh!
Hey!
Hey!
Right in the middle of my chest. And you know she was aiming for that.
The next blank winner is going to be Austin Wagner,
What?
the college graduate.
No!
Austin Wagner, the college graduate. He is our blank spec guy. He worked really hard on all of those blank spec sheets, and he's watching right now.
He should be working.
And he should be working.
Where is he watching from?
He's probably watching from his desk.
All right. Austin, you won the blank. We're going to get you an Immp 76M. Great all-around
Or ML.
rod. Or an MH.
Or an MH.
Yeah, you could probably use it for twitching rod, right? Yep. We're so proud of Austin. He graduates from college. Tomorrow, he's got his graduation, and he's got his degree in engineering. He's a great kid. I've known him since he was in grade school.
You were his soccer coach, weren't you?
I was his goalie coach.
Yeah.
So I coached him as a goalie for 6 years. I'm a goalie coach. I've been a goalie my whole life. Anyways, so I coached him, and then when he was looking for some work, we hired him while he was going to college, and he's done a great job. He's the one that initiated or did most of our specs for all the 500 plus rods that we have. He's the one that made up all of the prints and did all the stuff and running around and making sure butts and tips and all the stuff fits. Right now he's working on my show rods in regards to speccing them all out so they all match and look the same and all the stuff. I mean, these are full-time jobs here, doing all that kind of stuff. So congratulations, Austin Wagner. I mean, you're like family to me. Your dad is an awesome guy. Your mom, everybody is amazing. So I'm glad that you won that blank. I don't know how the heck you won it, but you won it, all right? Anyways, thank you, Austin. Cool.
Okay.
So let's bend the 66ML.
I'm ready.
So the 66ML, like I said, this is a medium light. This is probably lighter than a 2 power. I'm going to say it's like a 1.5 almost.
1.5?
Let's look.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
Let's do this. All right.
Okay, what is that one?
So this is the SP842. And this is the one people are using to throw little lures and stuff. But for some reason, they really like this 6.6. Obviously, it is 6 inches shorter. Probably for weighting purposes, it's easier. The handle that I would build is a little bit shorter. So let's see which one, because this one does feel lighter than this one.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and take this and this. So,
woo!
So this is the 66ML. And as I lift, you can see, nice and light.
Yeah.
So this is a fun rod, right? And if I pull the same time, oh, there we go. So if I pull at the same time, this one does feel a little lighter, maybe softer through the mid. That's what it is. I think this one is softer through the mid than this one, but a lot of the same actions. I mean, let me hold it up a little higher here so I can get it. So if I was going to pull on it. So this one is a little softer through the mid. This is a crankbait. This is a standard popping blank. But they really like these. So this would be compared to like a 2 power, a little bit softer through the mid. Guys like it for weighting, a little more forgiving. A lot of guys were trying to net fish like this. And when as soon as you pull that, remember what I said, if you pull that rod past 10 o'clock, you're just asking for trouble. Like I should tell my kids, if you stay out past 10 o'clock, you're going to get in trouble. So you start getting 11, 12 o'clock, 1 in the morning, you know something's going to happen, right? Something's going to break, just like a rod. Anything past 10 o'clock. All right.
Throwing stuff around.
All right, so that's the CB66ML. Awesome.
Awesome possum.
Awesome possum. So those are the blanks and the components, or the blanks that I was using while I was fishing in Texas and Louisiana. One of the reasons I go is to see my clients and touch base and, you know, kiss babies and shake hands and take people out to dinner and talk about, you know, people's visions and goals for their company. And I got to do a lot of that while I was on the road this year. And I've been doing that for 20 years. Been out on the road. You can contest to that. Dad travels a lot. But it's those relationships that make it. I mean, I got to see some people that I've never even met. Kathy Cruz from the Rod Room Kathy and Kelly. I spent 8 hours there talking to them about blanks and crossovers and the industry as a whole. And I drove 9 hours to go spend time with Kathy. It was a great experience for me. She's an awesome lady. People that know the Rod Room know the Rod Room. It's down there in Alabama, right on the water, where all the big tournaments go out of. I believe it's Orange Beach, Alabama. All those big tournaments go out of there. She is backed up 4 months from building rods. They do a great job. People always constantly walking in. You know, I got to go see Rocky and Roy at Roy's Bait and Tackle. Great family. Took them all out to dinner. Michelle and her husband and more of the team. And anyways, those are the kind of things that make relationships.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Makes a business.
It makes, yeah. It's not just business. It's relationships.
Yeah.
The team here.
Yeah, the team here.
Oh, yeah.
Like family.
Most definitely. Our team here and our family. And, you know, I go out on the road like that. And, you know, I've got people opening my computer and Holly and Eden and Eddie. Well, the whole team. We got 20 people here that just do a great job. I come back and it's not like I'm swamped because things got taken care of, you know. Yes, a couple of things slip through the cracks once in a while, you know, but
we got each other's backs.
We do. We got each other's backs, and that's what a team is about. Mm-hmm. We have extended team out there, you know, may it be Doc Ski or, you know, all people all over the world. You know, Italo Bussi and people like that. They're part of my family. They're part of my team. And we look out for each other, and that's what makes Batson's who we are.
Yeah. So
the Blank Talk is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, we love doing Blank Talk. As long as you guys keep watching and keep asking questions, we're going to be here.
Yep. So, any questions? Anybody want to ask anything real quick before I think we're gonna probably call.
You have to get back to work.
I do got. I want to share one more thing though.
Oh, I'm ready.
All right. Let's see if we can get it here. So what I did for the Fred Hall show this year, I did 1,200 olive green blanks, right? And I have a few left. So if you want to email me or email one of the staff here, they will send you a list of what we have left in these olive green transparent blanks. They're beautiful. They're amazing. We don't have a lot of them left, maybe 100 different models, but I wanted to see if I can get Holly to get the camera up here. And Sean?
Hey, Sean. If you hit it, it doesn't. Oh, there we go.
See? If you want to look at the color, it's a transparent olive green blank, and I have them in some saltwater models. I have them in the swim baits. I have a couple SPs left, but you can see how beautiful the olive green transparent blanks are. Like I said, I did 1,200 on a run for Fred Hall, but Fred Hall got canceled, so I sold some to some California customers. I did take probably 300 to...
I thought this was Olympic green.
Olympic green, olive green, Olympic green. Olympic green. I'm sorry. Olympic green. It used to be olive green before we changed it to Olympic green.
Yeah, but now it's the Pacific Northwest style.
There we go. I did take some to Texas. The 10-footers were popular, obviously. The 8-foot 10s, very popular in those areas, and the SPs. So as you can see, beautiful color. So anyways, I do have some of those left. If you want to email me, I'll be able to help you. You can email bill@batsonenterprise.com or batson@batsonenterprise.com. Somebody will be able to help you. I will be in town for about another month before my next trip. My next trip is in June. Is it? June? July?
I don't know.
We kind of all run together at this point, folks. But I will be around for a month.
Yeah.
So if you want to get a hold of me, if you have any questions, we're here. And if I don't answer it, somebody on my team will.
Yeah.
So
are we?
I think we're going to call it good.
I think we're going to
call it good. You want to remind everybody?
Yeah, I got some things to say. Okay. Just a reminder that we will not be here on Monday for Gone Fishing Day. That is our day that we have to celebrate our company and the wonderful man who created it.
Yes.
We do have a couple social media pages. We have this Facebook page that you are on right now. If you give us a like, make sure you turn on your notification bell and you get to know every single time we go live, and it's super entertaining. We also have an Instagram, which is Team Rain Shadow. We post all the awesome fish pictures. If you didn't see the photo of the alligator gar, it is on there. You should go see that. It's really awesome.
Yep.
We also have our YouTube channel, which we will be posting this on later next week. And then we also have some other awesome videos where we go over rod builders. That is Batson Enterprises on YouTube. If you give us a follow on there, make sure you turn on the notification bell.
We got a lot going on.
We got a lot going on, guys. Wow. And then if you saw any merch that you liked or heard about, we do have our merch page, which is the build2fish.com. It's build2fish.com. We got a lot of stuff going on.
Yes.
And we're so glad to help. And if you guys have any more questions that we didn't go over in this episode, put them down in the comments right now, and we will read them and get back to them.
Yep. Excellent.
Yeah. And
What?
it's Mother's Day on Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
So give your mother a hug. Don't smell like fish when you do it.
Yeah.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Excellent. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for your support. Thank you for what the whole industry does for the Batson family. We're here for you, as you well know. And everybody, I will see you next week, Friday. Aloha and fish on.